Hi, John Sanders here with Builder Online Solutions. In this video, we're going to talk about Builder Online Solutions history, what makes us different, how and what we sell, and where we see ourselves in the future. So, just want to start off with our background and really talking about how Builder Online Solutions got its start. I actually started doing lead generation for a realtor out in Utah in 2001. I built a whole internet marketing system for him using pay-per-click marketing, which is the Google sponsored listings. And back then it was really cheap and very, very effective. And so I really loved that position and loved uh, creating that system in order to generate leads and really fell in love with internet marketing. Once I got going on that, I met my wife and we decided to move closer to family out in Texas, which is where I am now. And I took a position with a company called Access Point. Access Point specialized in warranty management services for home builders and developers. And so I opened up the Texas area here and sold to builders, and it was a very interesting experience because I got to know the builders' business, I got to know their customers, and gained a lot of valuable insight about how they run their businesses. Um, After that, I was promoted to a regional sales manager where I oversaw 10 reps on the West Coast and really, really enjoyed that. Worked with some great people and enjoyed building a team and training a team and having success with that as well. After about 3 years of working for Access Point, I actually bought their local franchise here with a business partner for the Dallas area, and I still currently own that franchise. And it's called Homeworks of Dallas. And so again, it just gave me more insight and more appreciation for what builders are doing out there. And so in late 2008, I really just started noticing that obviously sales had gone down for a lot of home builders. They just weren't selling homes, and because of the market conditions, things kind of came to a halt. And I just started asking them what the things they were doing to market, to get their names out there, to just to try to generate sales. And as I dug deeper into their businesses and talked to these guys, I noticed that a lot of them didn't have websites or had really, really bad websites that weren't fit for lead capture, for really making any kind of dent online. And so I decided to talk to some other partners who are partners now, but some other colleagues of mine, and also my brother who's a developer. And we decided to address this need that we saw out there, this huge need for builders to have a website. That's where it first started, and it's evolved into a more of a sales strategy, which we'll talk about here soon. But there was definitely a need. There still is a need for that. Most builders, again, don't have a great website, or if they do have a website, it is not working for them. And so that's how we started. We have a lot of experience in the home building industry. We know that there's a need for our services, and we've identified some great ways of helping builders with their sales pipeline. So just to talk a little bit more about those trends and opportunities that we saw, I did a lot of research as I was thinking about Builder Online Solutions, and the NHB had a great study that they launched, which talked about the home buyers' behaviors and what's going on online. And so we identified that they identified it takes about 6 months for a homeowner to purchase a home. 84 days are spent online gathering information. A builder's website is the #1 most valuable resource for online home buyers, and 72% factored the builder's response time online to an online inquiry to their decision to use a builder. And online leads are the highest quality of lead and become the best homeowners. And so these statistics were overwhelming because I knew from my experience that my builders weren't taking advantage of this. And the numbers didn't lie. I mean, people really did and do feel that the builder's website is the #1 most valuable resource, and also that the online leads are the highest quality. And so that gave birth to the ideas that you'll see in these next slides. And the next video will go into details about our services and our products.